Welcome to a place where the dead don't just rest in peace. They throw the most unique after-parties. Prague's Sedlec ossuary. Imagine a church adorned with thousands of human bones. Can you visualize the chandeliers made of skulls? The coat of arms crafted from femurs, the cherubs carved from ribs? What twisted mind could conceive such a place? And why? If you think this sounds like a bad acid trip, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let's journey back to the 13th century. Our story begins with an abbot, some holy dirt from Jerusalem, and a cemetery about to get a serious popularity boost. Imagine being that abbot, right? You return from your pilgrimage with a handful of sacred soil, sprinkle it over your local graveyard, and suddenly everyone wants to be buried there. It's like sprinkling fairy dust and turning your backyard into Disneyland. Only instead of rides and cotton candy, it's tombstones. And well, bones. So the Sedlec Cemetery became the must-be-buried spot of the century. It was the place to rest in peace, if you were anyone who was anyone. And soon, it was overflowing with more bones than a dinosaur museum. Fast forward a few centuries to the late 1800s. The cemetery had a surplus of bones and a massive storage problem. Enter one František Rint, a woodworker from a nearby town. But Rint wasn't just any carpenter. He was a bone carver. Yes, you heard that right. Bone carver. With a commission from the Schwarzenberg family who owned the church, Rint was tasked with solving the bone surplus problem. And boy, did he rise to the occasion. He took those bones and turned them into something straight out of a Tim Burton movie. Chandeliers, coat of arms, even a creepy cherub, all made from human bones. But Rint wasn't just playing a game of how many things can I make from bones. Each arrangement had a deeper, spiritual meaning. Skulls formed prayers, ribs created arches, even femurs found a purpose. It was a testament to the belief in the resurrection, a reminder of our mortality, and a celebration of life and death. And thus, the stage was set for the world's most macabre makeover. So next time you're in Prague, skip the usual tourist traps. Take a detour to Sedlec. Visit the church where skeletons throw the best after-parties. After all, where else can you find a chandelier made from every bone in the human body? Enter František Rint, a man with a knack for turning the ordinary into the extraordinary, or rather, the skeletal into the sensational. Picture this. You're sitting in a room filled with thousands of bones, a setting straight out of a gothic horror novel. But Rint? He looked at the room and saw a canvas, a chance to make something truly unique. Imagine the scene. Rint, surrounded by heaps of bones, meticulously crafting chandeliers, mantelpieces, and even a family crest. It's like a morbid episode of Home Makeover. But instead of paint and wallpaper, we're dealing with femurs and skulls. But this wasn't just some grim hobby. Each piece of bone art was carefully thought out, each arrangement steeped in symbolism. Skulls were used to form prayers, a reminder of our mortality and the spiritual journey beyond. Ribs became arches, symbolizing the support and strength found within our own human framework. And femurs? Well, they were mostly used as structural elements, but hey, even femurs have their place in the grand scheme of things. The result? A cathedral of bones, a blend of the macabre and the majestic that's utterly mesmerizing. It's like IKEA decided to go goth and collaborated with Edgar Allan Poe. But this isn't some mass-produced flat-pack furniture. No, this is bespoke bone art. Each piece telling a story, each bone a testament to the lives once lived. And the coat of arms? It's a chilling reminder of the inevitability of death, yet also a celebration of life, a testament to the human spirit's resilience. It's like a family portrait, but instead of smiling faces we have grinning skulls and crossed femurs. It's a bit eerie, sure, but it's also deeply fascinating. Who knew bones could be so versatile? František Rint did. He took what could have been a grim, unsettling space and transformed it into an awe-inspiring spectacle of skeletal art. It's a testament to human ingenuity and creativity, a reminder that even in death, we can create something beautiful and enduring. So next time you're assembling that IKEA bookshelf, remember, there's a world of possibility in the ordinary, even if it's not quite as bone-chillingly brilliant. Fast forward to today, and the Sedlec ossuary has gone from burial ground to must-see attraction. A far cry from its humble origins, the Bone Church is now a hotspot for tourists, history enthusiasts, and anyone with a taste for the macabre. It's not every day you get to party among thousands of skeletons after all. Visitors flock from all corners of the globe to this little corner of Prague, their curiosity piqued by tales of bone chandeliers and skull pyramids. They wander through the church, cameras in hand, eyes wide with a mix of awe and respectful unease. And yes, there's the occasional selfie. But remember folks, these bones were once people. So, keep it respectful. No bunny ears over skulls, okay? It's not just the ossuary that draws crowds, though. The surrounding area of Kutna Hora has plenty to offer as well. Once a silver mining town, Kutna Hora is a treasure trove of history and culture. Its medieval churches and charming streets are a far cry from the bone-filled halls of the ossuary, offering a welcome respite from the macabre. But don't be fooled, there's more to this place than just bones and selfies. The Sedlec ossuary, and Kutna Hora as a whole, are reminders of our past. They speak of a time when death was not something to be feared or hidden away but confronted head-on. A time when bones were not just remnants of the deceased, but tools to create art and express faith. So whether you're here for the history, the art, or just the sheer oddity of it all, there's no denying the allure of the Bone Church. It's a place where the past and present collide, where life and death coexist, where the macabre becomes the mundane. And isn't that worth a visit? So, come on down to the Eternal House Party. Just remember to be respectful, keep an open mind, and maybe bring a little hand sanitizer. After all, you never know who or what you might bump into. So, the million-dollar question is, are you ready to face your fears and walk through the doors of Prague's Bone Church? Just imagine, stepping into a place where history and horror intertwine, a place that challenges your comfort zone and sends a shiver down your spine, a place where each corner whispers tales of life, death, and everything in between. This is Sedlec Ossuary, a testament to the human fascination with the macabre, a place where the line between the living and the dead is blurred. It's not just about the skeletons though, this place is a treasure trove of history and culture. The surrounding area, Kutna Hora, is a canvas painted with stories of silver mines, medieval churches, and a history so rich, it will make your head spin. Get lost in the narrow winding streets that echo with the footsteps of the past. Explore the age-old mines that once brought prosperity to the region. Visit the majestic St. Barbara's Church, a Gothic masterpiece that stands tall, a testament to the city's historical wealth. Let's not forget the local cuisine that will take your taste buds on a journey of their own. From traditional Czech goulash to mouth-watering turdelnik, there's a dish to satisfy every palate. Then, as the sun dips below the horizon, and the city is bathed in an eerie glow, you'll find yourself back at the Bone Church where the party never stops. It's a different world after dark, a world where shadows dance on the bone-laden walls and the air is thick with the whispers of the past. So, are you ready to dive headfirst into this adventure? To soak up the history, brave the bone-littered halls, and maybe even make a skeletal friend or two? Remember, it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey, the stories you'll uncover, the experiences you'll live, and the memories you'll create. Whether you're a history buff, a horror fan, or just a curious traveler, the Bone Church awaits. Before you go, we've got a challenge for you. Are you game to explore more of the world's oddball wonders with us? Then hit that subscribe button and join our quirky travel tribe. Did you dig our bone-tastic tour of Sedlec Ossuary? Then smash that like button. Don't be a silent spectator. Drop a comment and share your thoughts on this bony spectacle. Remember, exploring history is never boring when you're brave enough to embrace the weird, the macabre, and the downright bizarre.